Hello everybody, I am back again. I think I've hit the right button. Yep, says we're recording, all good. So yeah, it's been quite a while since I made a video, and I just wanted to make a real quick video, basically just apologising for that, and giving a little bit of an update on what's been going on in my life. This won't be too much mod related in this particular video, probably a little bit come up, but yeah, I thought I'd just give you a real quick video, an update of why I've been away and why I haven't posted anything in a while. Because I don't want to fall into the same old trap again of just not posting anything for 18 months, basically. I don't want that to happen again. But first of all, apologies if I'm a little bit extra scruffy. I've spent most of this afternoon either in the garden lifting weights or doing housework. So I've had a real busy, sweaty afternoon. So I do apologise for being extra grubby. It's I just found a few minutes and thought, you know what, I'm just going to sit down and get this done and actually try and get back on track again. So yeah, I think it has been about, it must be just about 3 months now since my last video. And something else I'll apologise for, sorry if I've got a bit of a lisp. I'll explain why that is shortly as well. It's kind of a sucky situation, but yeah, I'll get to that as well. So yeah, I think it's been about, it must be just about 3 months bang on since I made my last video. And I think in the last video I said I was then going to Morocco with my wife for our official first anniversary, because we got married on the 29th of February, so we only get an actual anniversary every 4 years. And we've now been together 4 years, married 4 years. So we went to Morocco to celebrate our actual first wedding anniversary. So yeah, that was, we spent a week in Morocco together. It was really nice, it was really lovely. It was fantastic just to chill out and relax and get away from everything. Everybody over there constantly commented on my beard and my ears, and it was quite entertaining. Everyone was really polite, and I think everyone just found it amusing, which is fine. So that was nice. It just sort of, it kind of made it a funny little experience, just a silly little ongoing thing. It just shows how no matter where you are, everyone's exactly the same. The same thing happens over here all the time. The same thing happens when I go see my wife's family in Portugal all the time. It's just a funny little thing. It just happens everywhere, and I'm so used to it. I barely even notice it these days when people sort of point at me or talk about me or whatever, or it's just part of the day for me now. It really is, after all this time. I mean, I've been stretching them for over half my life now. As of March this year, I've been stretching my ears for more than half my life, which in itself seems wacky. They were an 18th birthday present to myself. That's when I started stretching them. And I'm now 36, so I have literally now been stretching them more than half my life, which is just seems crazy. And the first cat has arrived. Millie, big old girl. You look at the camera. There we go. She didn't like being picked up, I don't think. But yeah, so we had a real nice holiday over there. We just stayed at an all-inclusive place. This is my first time doing an all-inclusive holiday, and it was quite nice. Not having to worry about things like food and... She's off. Not having to worry about things like food and having access to like a swimming pool. And we literally stayed on the beachfront. The train going by outside, sorry if that's really noisy. We literally stayed on the beachfront, so that was really nice. We spent quite a bit of time just on the beach sunbathing, and yep, my wife actually managed to lose her wedding ring in the sea on our wedding anniversary. So that's rather unfortunate, but you know, it's just one of those things. At the end of the day, it's just a ring, isn't it? So that's really bad luck, but it's just the way these daft things happen sometimes, isn't it? But yeah, so that was all really nice. But since being back, I have been really busy with work and just wandering about doing random things. I've actually managed to somehow been ill 3 separate times, which is part of the reason doing this has been pushed back and back. The first 2 times were actually the same thing. I don't really know what it was. We never figured it out. I just had an unbelievable stomach cramps, basically in the lower part of my stomach. It was so bad that we actually went to A&E because we really thought it might actually have been my appendix. But while I was in there, I was checked over and all this sort of stuff, and the doctor couldn't actually find my appendix. So what's going on there, we're not really sure. He said it is possible, it is actually possible that my appendix is on the other side, where it's not supposed to be. Apparently that's something that happens very occasionally. Some people are just born with their appendix in the wrong place. And they said apparently that may be the situation, maybe my situation. Sorry, Millie and Coco are now wrestling on the floor. They're going to knock the camera over in a second. Brilliant. Don't land, no. Right, I'm going to hold the camera still. Oh, this video is going really well, isn't it? They're off, right. You can probably hear them in the background. Anyway, so yeah, apparently that's a thing. Apparently you can be born with your appendix in the wrong place. And they have a feeling that may be my case, which is why they couldn't actually find anything. And yeah, they basically said they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. They said it could have been potentially some sort of, what do they call it, a grumbly appendix? Which is basically where it just sort of gets really angry and then goes away and comes back again. They said it could possibly be that. They said it could have even been some sort of very small kidney stones or something like that. But we never really got to the bottom of what it was. But it went away and then it came back again a couple of weeks later. And that, both times, it completely knocked me out for a few days because it was so unbelievably painful. So that, on top of other things, has pushed things back. And then the other thing, the thing that has given me a bit of a lisp, the third time I was not really ill as such, but basically what happened, in the middle of the night, in my sleep, I bit right through my tongue. I have no idea what happened or why. This was about 3.5 weeks ago now, and it's still not 100% healed. But basically what happened, I woke up, on a normal day I'll get up about 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning, in order to get ready for work. I get myself sorted out and I have to cycle to work, which is about a half-hour bike ride away. And I have to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I often get up, say 3:30ish. And but I woke up at whatever time it was. I'm not even certain what time it was. I think it was about 2:30 in the morning. And I was so confused and just dizzy and dazed, and I honestly thought I was really late for work for some reason, and I just couldn't get my head around what was going on. I couldn't walk straight and I was falling over. And I thought at the time I was actually having a vertigo attack, because it's something I do suffer with. It's something I get from my mum. And for people who don't know, basically when you have a vertigo attack, it almost feels like when you're on like a boat or a ship or something, and the ship is moving backwards and forwards and you can't quite stand upright. It feels like that, but to the extreme. Like to the point where you can almost barely walk in a straight line. And it's quite unpleasant, and it's just a weird, horrible situation. But I tried to go into work. I was there for less than an hour, and it was just got to the point where I couldn't even, like I said, I could barely even hold myself up and walk in a straight line, which is no good when you're trying to stack shelves and carry stuff around a supermarket. So I ended up going home, having another couple of days off of that, and I realised after going back home that my mouth was just an incredible, intense pain. And basically, what I figured out must have happened, for some reason in my sleep, in the middle of the night, I bit through my tongue, and that shocked me awake and triggered all these vertigo symptoms. But I'll try and show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well. It's more or less healed now. It still feels like a big solid lump, I guess because there's a lot of scar tissue and quite a bit damage there. So I still speak with a bit of a lisp sometimes. For basically the first whole week, I couldn't really talk at all. I could just about talk, but I had an incredible lisp and it was painful trying to say anything. So yeah, so basically the last 3 weeks I've been trying to recover from that. But I'll try and show it to you. I don't know how well it's going to go. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. But basically there, where my little finger is pointing. Where are you? You can sort of see it. You can't see it very well. But something that's happened because of that, I was Googling it, reading about how long it might heal and things like that. Apparently there's something called scalloping, which is basically when you bite through the side of your tongue somewhat regularly, you take out little chunks, and it almost looks like the shell of a scallop with all the little lines. And to be honest with you, I actually think it looks kind of cool, because it's given my tongue kind of a wavy edge. I'll give you one more look. So apologise for the grimness of this little bit, but sorry, this is really awkward. Everything's mirrored on the screen, but you can sort of see the little wavy effect where I've bitten chunks out of the side of my tongue, and I actually kind of think it looks really cool. A small part of me is almost considering seeing if I can find a mod artist to try and continue the effect around the edge, just so my whole tongue has this kind of wavy effect. I know that's a little bit mental perhaps, but I don't know, I actually just think it looks kind of cool. I actually quite like it in a weird way. Although ideally I'd rather have it done in a method where I'm not going to have to bite through my own tongue over and over again, but we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's yeah, wow, it's 12 minutes already. So if you actually made it all the way through this, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I don't expect anybody to watch through all of this, especially on a primarily mod related channel. But if you have, just let me know you have, and thank you very much. And I think what I'm going to do right now, while I've still got the energy, I'll sit here and make another couple of videos. What I did previously when I was regularly making videos, I got ahead of myself. I had several videos queued up ready to be uploaded all at once, and I'm going to try and do the same thing again, just so again I can get on top of stuff and try to keep a semi-regular schedule, even just one video a week, or maybe 2 or 3 videos every couple of weeks, something like that. So yeah, again, big apologies for being away for so long again. It wasn't intentional, it's just been a crazy couple of months. And yeah, that's all I can think of off the top of my head, all I need to say right now. So yeah, like I say, please say hello and just let me know you actually got through the whole video if you did. And I will see you again very soon for an actual mod related video. But yeah, goodbye for now, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. Ta-ra.